Each year, my team responds to numerous calls throughout the year related to explosive injuries. What we've done today is we've prepared a short demonstration to kind of give you a visual effect of the potential that some of these exploding fireworks have and the potential for injury to anyone that may be holding them or just too close. Oftentimes we've seen cases where an adult or a child wants to stay very close, or they want to see the results of this exploding firework, and they oftentimes get impacted by some sort of debris or fragmentation as a result of the explosion. The first demonstration we're going to have is over here on the side with this mannequin. I want to remind everyone that is a very readily available, commonly seen item. It's illegal to possess, and my team deals with those on a regular basis. It's not something we fabricated or made up for this demonstration. It's something we've dealt with in a criminal nature, and my team has dealt with injuries resulting from something just like that in this county. Kids and adults have lost fingers, possibly a whole hand. The next demonstration is going to be that watermelon. And I want to remind everyone, that's the kind of fireworks kids play with. That's what they look for, and they get hurt from it. You can kind of get an idea if you were holding that or too close, the injuries that come from it.
We're going to advocate to you to celebrate our wonderful 4th of July at public fireworks displays. We're also going to tell you that in Riverside County, in the unincorporated area, and most of the cities, no fireworks are allowed. No fireworks. Not safe or sane or illegal. During 2011, fireworks caused an estimated 17,800 fires in the United States. These fires resulted in 40 civilian injuries and $32 million in property loss. On July 4th, our fire investigators who are present here today will tell you, and I advocate that you interview them after the press conference, they will tell you that 2 out of 5 fires on the 4th of July or during the 4th of July period are caused by fireworks. Last year in Lake Elsinore, at a public fireworks display, during the setup phase, a private technician was burned over 90% of his body when an accident occurred. Detonation of about 100 rounds occurred, and the technician died the next day at Arrowhead Hospital. Our CAL FIRE Riverside County fire investigators noted that 29 fires were caused by fireworks during 2012. They investigate the fires closely and determine what is the general area of origin, and they're often able to find within that general area of origin a point of origin, and usually within that the source of fire-causing ignition, or the firecracker, or the sparkler. All of these heat-inducing items cause fires. All of our partners that you see here today and are committed to being here will tell you the same message that I've shared with you. Public fireworks displays are the safest way to go and the way to celebrate our 4th of July. We want you to know under Riverside County Ordinance 858, that all fireworks in Riverside County, the unincorporated areas, and in most of the cities are illegal. That includes safe and sane fireworks.
We are going to be very glad to participate and assist the fire department during this holiday season coming up. The Sheriff's Department every year in our contract cities and our unincorporated areas are vigilant on patrolling for illegal fireworks, in addition to the illegal firearms discharge that occurs during the July 4th event. So on behalf of the Sheriff's Department, we're going to be out there vigilant and assisting CDF and also our contract partners out there in patrolling for this very tough thing that occurs on July 4th, the firearms and the illegal fireworks. Very dangerous time period.
What an important message today that we have to get out to our communities. I am the executive director of the Fire and Burn Foundation, and exactly what we do is we're a nonprofit 501c3 who takes care of close to 200 burn survivors between the counties of Riverside, San Bernardino, Inyo, and Mono counties. So it keeps us very busy. Our message today is very simple, very direct, but it works. Do not let your children play with fireworks. There really is not a safe firework, even if it's been put out, as you would say. Last year we had a small child that went out to go pick up a little, momentum from the firework show that she had with her family, and her little dress caught on fire, burning her over 40% of her body. Therefore, she has a lifelong road ahead of burns. And yes, she's in our program. Yes, she went to Camp Beyond the Scars, where we teach them how to deal with these injuries, and it's a long road for these children. And so I don't want to talk too much, because I think having the importance of a burn survivor here is strong. But if there's any questions or anything, we'll be here afterwards. But, I would like to say thank you to my board president, Robert Visconti, for joining me here today. His story is astounding. I knew Robert, 15 years before I asked him to join our board. Never did I know he was a burn survivor. But his story is very familiar. It's very heart-wrenching. And so at this moment, I would like to introduce Robert.
Good morning. My name is Robert Visconti. I'm a regional public affairs manager for Southern California Gas Company. I'm the president of the Fire Burn Foundation, and I am a burn survivor. The reason I'm here today is I want to drive home a message that our friends and first responders are trying to convey, and that is just the degree of being burned. I was 8 months old. I received third-degree burns to 10% of my body. I spent the next 15 years having skin grafts, harvesting from another 15% of my body to put skin and mend those burns. Hospitals, psychologists, psychiatrists. I'm like you. I mean, we're out every day. We drive these freeways, and I've been in auto accidents, things that you would say, wow, I saw my life flash before my eyes. And I'm here to tell you, there is nothing more horrific than the burns I received 50 years ago to this day. There is nothing more devastating. It's been a lifelong challenge. Interesting to me, 50 years later, it still just wrenches me. I'm very fortunate. Most people don't see my burns, though many times I'll have friends that have known me for years, and they'll see them. And their reaction to that disfigurement just, it breaks my heart. It just brings me back. So to inflict that type of thing on somebody else, on a child, on somebody else's property, again, I am here to support our friends at CAL FIRE and the message. On behalf of Southern California Gas Company, the Fire and Burn Foundation, I really appreciate your attention and your commitment to keeping our communities safe. Thank you very much.
And it's a real pleasure to be able to work with these other agencies to help promote this time of public education regarding these illegal fireworks. Our code enforcement staff has been very diligent in educating the public as we come into this season about the dangers of fireworks, both, as the chief alluded to, safe and sane, and the illegal ones. Code enforcement is encouraging the public to enjoy legal fireworks displays that are conducted by professionals. They know what to do. They have the safety factors in line. We hope to rely on parents, especially, to set the example to their families by not purchasing illegal fireworks. And also, please be very diligent in assuring that your children do not purchase, possess, or ignite any illegal fireworks. We hope that everybody will just work hard at keeping your family or neighborhood safe, and we encourage you to enjoy the celebrations for our Independence Day with friends and family, but just keep in mind that safety should be paramount in that time. Thank you.
Each year we send a message to all our pet owners. Be very aware that the 4th of July holiday is one of the most dangerous for pets. They just freak out. It's a chaotic world for pets when there's all those booms going on from the nearby park shows that are legal, and of course the illegal fireworks that some folks set off. They just scare the pets. Dogs will jump over walls that you would not even imagine. They go through plate glass windows. It's an extremely chaotic period for our pets. And, you know, we'd like to say that our messages are being heard by pet owners. Unfortunately, our statistics are showing that we're actually going up in terms of bad news for pets. Last year, July 5th, was one of our worst on records for our officers in having to retrieve dead animals. It's not a pleasant thing to talk about, but this is what happens. Dogs run, cats freak out, they end up getting hit by cars mostly, but they also can run themselves ragged and they get dehydrated. It's extremely sad. I think 306 dead animals were picked up last July 5th. That's the worst on record for us since we've been keeping these statistics. So please look at the packet, spread that message to your pet owners. Of course, we have good news for pet owners. You know, there's things that you can do. You can go to your vet. You can get some, medications that can help calm your pet during the holiday. Be home with your pet. If you're not going to be at home, if you're at the pool party at your next door neighbors or at the uncle's house with the pool, please have somebody home to watch the pet for you, or put the dog in the back room with the TV on with one of its chew toys that it likes, and just be aware that this is a very dangerous period for our pets. Thank you very much.
Put out the word. We do not want to see one child, one adult, have to go to a burn center or someone cause a fire. Those explosives that you just saw, they could be lighting off someone's roof next door who was innocently adjacent to an illegal discharge of fireworks. Please put the message out. Thank you very much.